Greetings to all. This is Dr. R. Ganesan, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to see bus building algorithm and Zbus formation in a power system analysis. So first, what is Zbus? Zbus is a bus impedance matrix which has n cross n. The dimension is n cross n. The n is a number of bus matrix which will define the overall power system analysis by the way of impedance values. When diagonal elements are driving point impedance and off diagonal elements are transfer impedance between two buses, that is from bus to two buses. Why we need Zbus? If there is no Zbus means the power system analysis going to be a complicated one, because in two area system, three area system, we can see lot of buses connected in between there and satisfy the demand. So each and every bus has own impedance value. Each and every transmission line has their impedance value. So when we are formed in a matrix format, we can analyze easily. That's why we are going to find the Zbus. We normally know the equation V equal Z into I in AC system. Here the Z is called as impedance, which we are going to give by a matrix format, that is a Zbus matrix. So when a number of buses increases V1, V2, V3, then we can find the voltage and current value by using Zbus, which means here 3 bus system. So Zbus is 3 cross 3 matrix and I1, I2, I3. Likewise we can write. So this is the Zbus. So how we are going to find? By using bus building algorithm. What do you mean by bus building algorithm? The concept of bus building algorithm defined by start with a single bus or reference or ground. Start with a single bus. First bus is reference bus, that is the single bus, and add one bus at a time. It will be a new bus or exiting bus. Add one bus at one time, and each new bus is added by our branch, and each new buses, after that we are going to add new buses via branches. Maybe it is a exiting bus or old bus, we called as branch, it will be a new one. Then in that case, generally 4 cases are there, but we are going to combine 3 possible cases depending on branches and type of new bus connection. So some books are told about the 4 possible connections, but here we simplified this into a 3 possible cases. So in that first case, adding a new bus with a new branch from exiting bus or ground or reference bus. Either exiting or ground or reference bus, we are going to add a new bus with a new branch. So for example, if we start from a reference bus, we will start from reference bus. Initially we need to start from reference buses. So reference bus, I am going to add one impedance value to new bus. This is reference bus, this is new bus. So adding a new bus with a new branch from an exiting bus or reference bus. This is the case. In that case, if we take this as ZB, means the matrix is initially it will be ZB. That means which is Zbus. Zbus is only 1 cross 1, that means ZB. That is the thing. If it will be going to another ZB, it's ZB1 to 2. Here this is new bus, this is old bus, new branch. Then that matrix will increase dimension 1 with a repeat value ZB, ZB, ZB. That means column and row which will be repeated, where it will be added. Where it will be added means first bus added. So in first bus cases, that value will be repeated in second bus, because it will be connected to second bus, and this value will be ZB plus ZB1. Here ZB1. So, this is will be increase one dimension, that means already 1 cross 1, now it is 2 cross 2. Likewise, it will be increasing. If it is a third bus, I am adding third bus means, if I am adding third bus mean, then this ZB2 means, here I am writing the equation, here first bus from reference to ground, reference to new bus, then we repeated this with new branch ZB1. After that we are going to connect third bus. So, again third bus with the new branch means it will be increase one dimension, that means one column one row will increase with where it will be added. It is going to add it to second bus. So, second bus column and row will be repeated ZB plus ZB1, here ZB plus ZB1. Here we are going to add one more new branch ZB1 plus ZB2. Likewise, this case going to repeat. So, this is exceeding ground or exceeding bus to new bus. Both case we are going to do this simple calculation. It will increase only dimension. After that we are going to repeat row and column. Then we are writing the Zbus matrix. After that, in case 2, adding a new branch between exceeding buses. Both buses are exceeding bus, either ground or bus, our original buses may be going to add. So, we are going to temporarily increase the dimension of the buses. After that we are going to eliminate Kron reduction technique into the new row and column. Okay. So, first initially if the buses is 3 cross 3 means, if I am going to include second bus to third bus another one impedance value, another one impedance, both are exceeding buses with new branch, then the dimension goes to 4 cross 4, fourth row fourth column will be eliminated by the Kron reduction technique. That means, if the set bus is set 1 1, set 1 2, set 1 3, set 1 4, likewise it goes means I am going to eliminate fourth column and fourth row means we have to use the equation, already we said the equation, set ij new means temporary, in temporary set matrix value minus the temporary mutual and that means if I am going to fourth bus means I am going to find first value means in that column value in the here, that means row and column value divided by the diagonal value. That is the thing. We are going to calculate new reduction matrix by this way. Okay. This is case 2. In certain cases, new branch between two exceeding buses, if it is a ground means we can set as a second case. In that case we are going to do that, but in diagonal element we are going to find the diagonal element value by this formula. That means in exceeding bus will connected to ground bus with a ZB means that means new branch means we can directly add and eliminate the next two last row and column, that means the extra column and row will be eliminated, but here both are exceeding buses. Then what we go, so in between which buses, if it is 1 2 3 or 2 2 3 both are exceeding buses means we will be get a difference of this value into the next column and next row, that is new row new column is which buses, for example I and j or q and b are both are exceeding bus means we are going to write a difference of that row and column in the new row and new column. After that we are going to eliminate this. Okay. For example, if it is a 4 cross 4 matrix, again Kron technology na, but in fourth column fourth row we are not repeating the row and column, we are going to take a difference between the P column and Q column. Why? Because both are exceeding buses. In case 2, we will only just repeating the new row and column, because it is connected to into the reference or ground node, but here both are exceeding node. So, in both cases we are going to eliminate the extra column and extra row, but while we are going to repeat the row column, we follow this one, or simply we can take P is a new bus. If it is a ground bus, means we can minus 0, that is also a good one. So, in that way we can see only 2 cases are there. Most of the books has 3 cases, 4 cases are there. We can simply adding ground to new bus or new bus to exceeding bus is we can take as a one case, and another case is exceeding, both are exceeding buses, maybe it's a ground or buses. If we take this as means we can take only 2 cases, we can formulate the total Zbus. Okay, so most of the books are represented 4 cases. One is reference bus to ground bus, reference bus to new bus, and new bus to exceeding bus, both are exceeding bus, and one exceeding bus to ground. They will discuss the 4 cases, but we are going to simplify this as a 3, and we can also simplify this into a only just 2 cases with solving the full problem. We will see the next classes how to solve with these 2 cases the entire problem in step by step as simplified manner. Thank you.